To give you a very brief introduction about myself, I am Mbbs and I'm an assistant professor at the DME Law School. So I welcome you all to this career counseling session for GGSIP University. So why we are doing this, the basic purpose of this webinar is basically to facilitate you all, the children, to take an informed decision regarding the career. So in the past, we had some very well-defined streams as to what was considered a good career option, right? Like medicine and engineering. But now in present, students have n number of options. So it could be anything like being a lawyer or being a media person or being a budding manager, anything. So keeping in mind keeping this in mind that today this webinar, we are going to talk about the various options that a student could have if that person opts for GGSIP University, which is an A grade state government university. So our resource person for the day is Professor Dr. Ravi Swami. He is the Dean of DME Management School, and he's also the director of DME. Sir has like over 24 years of experience in teaching and administration, and he also holds a PhD degree from University of Rajasthan. So before we begin with this presentation about IP University, I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome all the dignitaries and faculty members who have joined from the National Victor Public School today. I welcome you all, the students who are present here, and I am sure that today's event will help you all to make very informed decisions regarding your future. It will enrich your understanding and your knowledge about the courses which you can take in future. So we have also got with us proud alumni of National Victor Public School, Khushbu and Bhuvi today, and they are your seniors, they are the alumni, and they are currently associated with DME. So let's hear their experiences, let's hear their interactions, and then we'll start with the session. Over to you, Khushbu.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the lovely introduction. And अभी थोड़ा सा इनफॉर्मली रखते हैं स्टूडेंट और हमारे बीच में, तो कोई भी स्टूडेंट मतलब इतना नर्वस वगैरह होने की जरूरत नहीं है. एज अ कैजुअल इंटरेक्शन है. हमने भी इतना कुछ प्रिपेयर नहीं करा. आपने भी सुनने के लिए मूड में, हमें भी पता है कि कैसे सुनते हैं. हम जो लेक्चर सुनते थे हमें भी पता था कैसे सुनना है. तो are you guys excited for the upcoming years of your life, or you are nervous for your board exam? Kindly respond through chat only. We'll waiting for that. And if anyone wants to ask any question, you can ask directly through chat box. We will respond.
So you can direct your responses to Khushbu and Bhuvi right now, since they have the forum with them, right? Yes. And most of the responses that I am receiving are going around nervous, right?
Yes. Most of you are nervous. So nervous about your board exam. हम भी मतलब हमारा भी यही था कि जब हमारे बोर्ड एग्जाम थे 10th के, ऑफ कोर्स हमने 10th के दिया, 12th के तो यही नहीं हमने. तो 10th के एग्जाम में हम भी बहुत नर्वस हुए थे एंड प्रैक्टिस वगैरह की थी. मतलब ज्यादा से ज्यादा आप जितने सैंपल पेपर कर सको उतना ज्यादा बेटर है. एंड मेनी ऑफ यू आर एक्साइटेड फॉर योर अपकमिंग ईयर्स. मतलब किसने ये सोचा था कि, मतलब किसी ने ये तो सोचा होगा, मूवी सब देखते हैं, यस और नो. स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर सबने देखी है? यस. स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर. तो उसमें बेसिकली आइडिया क्या है, वो कि एक कॉलेज दिखाते हैं कि कॉलेज लाइफ वगैरह कैसी होती है. बट हमारा फर्स्ट ईयर है कॉलेज में, हमें पता है कि ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. वो जो बाल उड़ के वो हीरोइंस आती है वो मूवी होता है कि ठीक है, उसके आगे कुछ नहीं हो सकता. एंड वी ऑल वेलकम यू. जो भी यस बोल रहा है, thank you for your response and thank you for your time you are giving us. And Bhuvi, you can tell anything else.
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you ma'am for introducing me also. I was part of National Victor since I from nursery class, and till 10th class I was too worried board class. Everyone saying, oh my god, it's board class, कैसे होगा, कैसे boards देंगे. But आपने तो एक बार बोर्ड दे चुका है, तो आई गेस आपको तो एक्सपीरियंस हो गया होगा, क्योंकि 2 बोर्ड्स होने हैं आपके तो। एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर दैट। हमें लगता था कि हम 11th क्लास में चले जाएंगे, हमारे पास काम कम होगा, बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ। हमारे पास ऐसा लगा कि हम डबल अपॉर्चुनिटी आ गए हैं। एंड क्योंकि ऐसा होता है कि हमें लगता था कि जब हम बड़े हो जाएंगे ना, तो काम हमारे पास कम होगा और पढ़ना कम पड़ेगा, तो 10 में अच्छे से पढ़ लेते हैं और 11th में मजे करेंगे। बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता, हमें डबल पढ़ना पड़ता है फॉर आवर फ्यूचर, बिकॉज आवर फ्यूचर डिपेंड्स ऑन आवर 11th एंड 12th क्लास। एंड मी आई चूज कॉमर्स विद मैथ्स, सो आई बिलीव, मुझे लगा था कि मैं मैथ्स ले लूंगी एंड मैं कर लूंगी। एंड इट्स डिपेंड्स ऑन आवर, ईच पे, सब पे डिपेंड करता है कि कौन क्या कर सकता है। तो ऐसे किसी के कहने में मत करना कि तू मैथ्स ले ले तेरे काम आएगा, तो वो लेना जो आपके काम आए। क्योंकि मुझे ड्यू में भी एंट्रेंस देना था एंड मुझे आईपी में भी एंट्रेंस देना था एज एन ऑप्शन। For due also, due का option था IP and IP का option था due. So I choose maths for giving entrance. But nowadays, I believe if you don't have maths, you can pursue BBA or any professional course, because IP University give opportunity for those students who does not have maths right now. So
Maybe
I
Khushbu, Bhuvi, you can tell them a little bit about how do they choose their streams for
मैम
11th
इट
and
इज
12th.
बेसिकली मतलब जो भी उनको इंटरेस्ट हो गया, जैसे कोई स्टूडेंट है, जैसे एक थ्री टाइप ऑफ स्टूडेंट देखते हैं। एक को इंटरेस्ट है स्पीच बोलने में या इंटरेक्शन सेशन में या पॉलिटिक्स में होगा, तो वो ऑफ कोर्स मैम ह्यूमैनिटीज में जाएगा। कॉमर्स में जाके उसका कोई बेनिफिट नहीं है। एंड यही कॉमर्स साइड में एक बच्चा इसलिए जाएगा, अगर उसको अकाउंट्स वगैरह उसको इंटरेस्ट देखने पड़ेगा मैम, उसको अपने ऊपर रिसर्च करनी पड़ेगी कि वो किस तरफ पे जाके और ज्यादा बेनिफिट मिल सकता है उसको फ्यूचर के लिए। मैम अगर ये मतलब जो 10th क्लास के बच्चे हैं, हम ये सोचते हैं कि वो मैच्योर इनफ है टू टेक देयर ओन डिसीजन। मतलब हम नहीं थे, हमें करा गया है कि चलो ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, लो लो डिसीजन। अब आई वाज कॉमर्स विदाउट मैथ स्टूडेंट। आई थिंक उस टाइम पे मेरे को इतना वो था कि मैं कौन सा लूँ सब्जेक्ट विदाउट मैथ्स के लिए, मेरे लिए कौन सा बेनिफिट है। मैंने हर चीज ट्राई करी, आईपी एंड फाइन आर्ट्स एंड ह्यूमैनिटीज के लिए, ह्यूमैनिटीज के सब्जेक्ट भी एक्स्ट्रा। बट मैम मैंने जो देखा कि लास्ट में जाके मुझे जिस चीज में बेनिफिट मिलेगा तो उसको। अब कल सर ने जैसे स्पीच दी थी, जैसे आप नेशनल वाले बच्चों को पता होगा, कल क्लास 11th का भी हुआ था लेक्चर, आज 10th का ही, वही अभी डायरेक्टर सर आके आपको सारी कोर्सेज बताएंगे। तो कोई भी प्रोफेशनल कोर्स के पहले हमारा एक एंट्रेंस एग्जाम होता है, वो कॉमन टेस्ट होता है, उसमें बेसिक क्वेश्चंस आते हैं अबाउट योर जनरल नॉलेज, अबाउट योर क्यूआर एंड अबाउट योर लीगल स्टडीज। You have to start preparing from today itself, that you have to prepare for your future, नॉट फॉर योर बोर्ड एग्जाम। और बोर्ड एग्जाम एक लिमिट तक ही है, तुम्हारा बस स्कूल लाइफ निकाल सकता है, उसके बाद आपको खुद अपने आप को वर्क करना पड़ेगा, कॉन्फिडेंस रहना पड़ेगा आपको अपनी स्पीच के लिए। एंड यू हैव टू फेस द रियलिटी एंड यू हैव टू फेस द ऑडियंस अराउंड अस। ठीक है। एंड आप कोई भी बुक वगैरह रेफर कर access and feel lucky that you have online board। हमें तो ऑफलाइन जाके देखना पड़ता था, हमारे पास टाइम नहीं होता था। अब आपका ट्रैवलिंग का इतना टाइम बच गया, आपको देखो आपको रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इतनी कम हो गई। एंड टीचर्स जो आपको ऑनलाइन मोड में पढ़ा रही है, फील लकी दैट दे आर प्रिपेयरिंग पीपीटी एंड टीचिंग यू। अ लॉट ऑफ टीचर आर न्यू टू दिस टेक्नोलॉजी एंड दे आर, हमारा भी ऑफलाइन ही है सेकेंड वाला। तो स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग, ऐसे मतलब हल्के में मत लेना, हम तो यही बोलेंगे। हमने अपने टाइम पे भी ये सोचा था कि यार ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, 10th के बोर्ड से लास्ट के 1 महीने में पढ़ लेंगे, बट ये नहीं है। और ये है कि अगर तुमने 10th के बोर्ड दे दिया, अब तुम्हारी नेक्स्ट क्लास 11th में है, तो अब तुम्हें रिलैक्स नहीं होना 11th में भी। 11th में आप अपनी स्टार्ट कर दो एंट्रेंस के एग्जाम, क्योंकि आज से आपको पता है कि अगर आपको ड्यू के बारे में पता है, ड्यू में भी एंट्रेंस एग्जाम शुरू हो गए हैं। ड्यू के भी मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इस साल से एंट्रेंस एग्जाम शुरू हो जाएंगे। तो आप लकी, मतलब अपने आप को प्रिविलेज समझो कि आपको पहले से ही पता चल गया कि एंट्रेंस एग्जाम हो रहा है। जो इस साल 11th की क्लास में बच्चे हैं और जो अगले साल 12th में जा रहे हैं, उनको भी गैप मिल गया। पर जो करंटली 12th क्लास में है, उनके पास तो 12th बोर्ड्स भी है एंड फिर वो एंट्रेंस एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर भी करेंगे। तो दे हैव अ लॉट ऑफ प्रेशर एंड आई होप everyone's doubt is clear, and anyone is left, please just drop a message again.
Maybe you guys can put in some questions regarding your
Yes.
preparations from your seniors, right? They are the ones who have just few years ago given the boards. But meanwhile, the questions come. Maybe Bhuvi, you can tell us. You chose commerce and then you are doing BBA. So how was your experience? Like what kind of thought process did you go through? और कोई अगर तुम्हारे जैसे ये लेना चाहता है, then what should they be focusing on and how do they approach?
So मैं जब 10th क्लास में थी मुझे हिस्ट्री से बहुत डर लगता था, तो मैं सोचती थी कि मुझे थ्योरी सब्जेक्ट नहीं पढ़ना। तो मैंने सोचा यार मैं ह्यूमैनिटीज लूंगी तो मुझे थ्योरी सब्जेक्ट नहीं पढ़ना पड़ेगा, तो मैंने ह्यूमैनिटीज ली नहीं इस चक्कर में। एंड मुझे नहीं पता था कि ह्यूमैनिटीज करने के बाद बीबीए ले सकती थी मैं, ये बात मुझे नहीं पता थी उस टाइम। बट आई वाज टू अफ्रेड फॉर स्टडिंग थ्योरी, दैट मैंने ली नहीं ह्यूमैनिटीज। एंड साइंस में मुझे लगा यार 8-8 घंटे पढ़ना पड़ेगा, कौन पढ़ेगा 8-8 घंटे, नहीं पढ़ा जाएगा। तो आई फेल्ट लाइक यार कॉमर्स ले लेते हैं, एंड उसके अंदर प्रैक्टिकल भी होगा क्योंकि अकाउंट्स पढ़नी होगी, मैथ्स पढ़नी होगी, एंड थ्योरी
इसको सेफ ऑप्शन ले लिया इसने कि कॉमर्स ले लेते हैं, पढ़ना भी नहीं पड़ेगा, पढ़ना भी। बट एक्चुअली गाइस ऐसा नहीं है, सारे स्ट्रीम्स को आपको इक्वल टाइम देना पड़ेगा। बस आपको पता है जो आपके मतलब आपको लगता होगा कि सिर्फ साइंस वाले बच्चे हैं वो बहुत पढ़ते हैं और जो कॉमर्स वाले बच्चे हैं।
खुशबू, इट्स माय टर्न, कैन आई?
सॉरी
okay, yeah. So what I'm speaking, Khushbu is telling the true thing, but I just want, I was in a flow, so I don't want to break. Sorry, Khushbu, don't mind me. Yeah. So I choose commerce because I don't, मुझे नहीं पता था कि मैं 11th 12th के बाद क्या करूँगी, मुझे नहीं पता था कि मैंने बीबीए चूज करनी है। I want to do something else. Yeah, to be honest. सबका ऐसा होता है, हम बचपन में सोचते हैं हम ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे, टीचर बनेंगे, बट ऐसा होता है कि जब हमारे पास स्ट्रीम आ जाती है, हमारा पर्सपेक्टिव चेंज हो जाता है थिंग्स को लेके, हमें काफी न्यू चीजें पता चलती है। लाइक जब मैं someone asked me, D for BBA, we can take commerce without maths. Yeah, sure. Because many universities like Indraprasth University provide BBA without maths only. Yeah, you can take दी आपने कॉमर्स के बाद
कैन यू मैं बोल लूं थोड़ा सा?
या श्योर।
One question from Kanak, I think. Just a minute. Commerce without maths is a good stream. ये अब पूछा किससे जिसके बाद विदाउट मैथ्स थी? ठीक है, गुड क्वेश्चन। कि अब देखो जैसे मतलब मैं मैथ्स भी ले सकती थी, बट वो ये पीयर प्रेशर एंड जो सीनियर्स ने बोला कि मैथ्स बहुत टफ है, मैथ्स तुम पढ़ नहीं पाओगे, मैथ्स में तुम्हारे बहुत दिक्कत होगी, तो मैंने विदाउट मैथ्स ले लिया। उस टाइम पे इतने सोर्सेज नहीं थे हमारे पास कि हम किसी से डिस्कस करें, बट हम फील लकी मतलब दैट यू हैव दैट सोर्स, दैट वी आर हेयर फॉर यू गाइस टू हेल्प यू। And maths without commerce without maths is good option, but it depends on you that you have interest on maths or not. If you are interested in maths, take maths. It's not that tough, because बीबीए में भी आके आपको थोड़ी मैथ्स तो पढ़नी पड़ेगी अगर आपका मैथ्स का बैकग्राउंड है, तो इट विल हेल्प यू एनीवेज आगे जाके। एंड और
So now we have our keynote
Yes,
speaker,
sir.
Professor Dr. Ravi Swami with us.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
afternoon, sir.
And let's start with the session now. We have already introduced sir's profile, and once we are done with it, we will again come back to the Q&A sessions that we continue. Okay? Over to you, sir.
Students of class 10th, I'll begin by sharing my screen. So students, the purpose of today's webinar is to tell you about Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University and a few other things about this. We'll begin by the photograph. We say a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. So let us begin with the photograph of the university. It is located in Dwarka. The nearest metro station, the Blue Line metro station, is Sector 14 Dwarka, right? This again is a photo of the university only. Now, at the outset, what we are going to discuss today It is not going to be a long program. I know you have other appointments. So in the coming 28 minutes, we are going to talk about the university, then the courses which it has.
I'm sorry to stop you, sir. I think the slides are not moving. If Ravi and Khushbu could confirm.
Sorry, they are
Not moving. We still are at the introduction slide.
okay.
Now we are here, right?
They will now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So today what we are going to talk about is about the IP University, the courses which it has, the admission process 2022. Of course, for you, it's still a little long way. So 22 is not relevant. You will be taking admission in, I believe, 23 or 24. They are in 10th.
24, sir.
24. Okay. So, but then we always talk about the forthcoming admission process and the fee structures and the scope, which of course is something in which you will be interested because you need to start preparing at this stage only. Now, at the outset, students, let us understand that you are in 10th, but why we are conducting this program today. Now, let us understand this point. You know, after 10th, you are going to choose your subject, and choosing subject, maybe you go for humanities or commerce or bio or mathematics stream, but whichever stream you choose, that is going to decide what you are going to do in the future, right? So the relevance of this program today about the courses after 12th is established by the fact that the stream which you are going to choose in 11th will partially decide what you are going to do in the future, right? So coming back to IP University, it's the first university which was established soon after Delhi was announced as a partial state. You know, Delhi is still not a full state. So it's owned, governed by the Delhi government. Then about the rankings. Now, there are various organizations, magazines, newspapers, which keep on doing rankings. But then all these rankings always have a question mark over them. For the reason that unless the person who is doing the ranking, unless the organization who is doing the ranking, who is conducting the survey is authentic, we cannot say that the ranking is authentic. So therefore, while I am going to talk with you about IP University's ranking, I will refer to the ranking given by NIRF, which is a government-owned organization. Therefore, we can say it is not a ranking given by India Today or Times of India or Indian Express, because these rankings, they always have a question mark, I can say that. So among the 900 odd universities in our country, IP University's ranking is 79, right? Now, these 900 include your IITs and all those. So IP University's ranking is 79. Now, how do we understand this? 79 means it is among the top 10% or top 9% universities in this country, right? And NIRF also does rankings for courses. For law, the ranking is 12th in this country, very high. Engineering, it is 86. Business management, it is 51. But in a way, we can say that IP University's courses are among the top 5 to 10% courses in this country in all these disciplines. It also has got a NAC A grading and a member of AIU. AIU means your degree is recognized by any other university in this world. AIU's membership is necessary. Say, for example, you do BB LLB from India and you want to do LLM from London. then in that case, your university should be a member of AIU. So obviously IPU has that. Now, it is a very large university. It has got around 95 colleges which are located in Delhi and NCR. NCR means the districts of UP and Haryana which are adjoining Delhi. Say for example, Ghaziabad, your Gautam Budh Nagar, Noida, all these districts are part of NCR. So IP University has got colleges in Delhi and NCR, right?
Sir, I think we are not at that slide, sir. To us, we are in the previous slide. Maybe you can just click on it again, or maybe we could go full screen.
Just a second. Now?
Oh, sir, we are still on third slide.
Just a second. I'll manage it.
Yes, sir. Now we are at this one.
So I'll just briefly repeat what is given in this slide. The ranking of IP universities among the top 8 to 9% universities in this country, and the law courses obviously are ranked very high. Even BBA is ranked very high with a rank of 51. It means the rank is, the position is among the top 5%. The NAAC rating is A. AIU's membership is there, which means the degree is recognized throughout the world. Around 95 colleges in Delhi and NCR. NCR includes your Ghaziabad, Gautam Budh Nagar, Noida, Greater Noida, all these areas. Around 80 courses and 81,000 students, which makes it a huge university. Now, before we move ahead, we need to understand the difference between academic courses and professional courses. Yeah, Vedpriya, this slide is there, academic versus professional
Yes,
courses?
sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, students, there are two kinds of courses which you can opt after 12th. Academic courses are those which are general in nature. They do not train you for any profession. Say, for example, BA or History Honors or BCom or BSc. Do they train you for any specific profession? The answer is no. You can choose any profession after these courses. But professional courses are those which train you for a specific profession. Say, for example, BBLLB. You are being trained to be a lawyer. BLLB, you are trained to be a lawyer. BBA, we are training you to be a manager. BAJMC, you are being trained to be a media professional. BHMCT, you are trained to be a hotel management professional. So the difference between academic and professional course is that an academic course is generally in nature. It does not train you, guide you for any specific profession. While a professional course is specific in nature, it trains you for a specific profession. We can also put it like this, that an academic course gives you knowledge and knowledge and knowledge, right? While an professional course gives you knowledge plus skills, how to apply that knowledge. And then attitude means how to function in that particular area. Therefore, the output of any professional course is placement, while the output of any academic colleges, academic courses, knowledge enhancement, right? Now, having said that, please try to understand that due to globalization, privatization, and liberalization, the demand for academic courses is going down and the demand for professional courses is going up, right? So obviously, I can safely say that you are going to choose a professional course only after your 12th, not an academic course, right? Moving ahead, the next is an interesting session. That interesting part of the session, who are the important people who studied at IPU, right? So, who are the notable alumni? Well, the first and foremost is your principal's favorite, right? She's Tapsi Pannu. She did her BTech in electronics from IP University's college only. Needless to name her movies. All of us are we are fond of her acting and various things. Gaurav Sharma. अभी स्लाइड आ गया गौरव का?
So we are at upsc.
Okay.
Yes. now
Gaurav
we are
Sharma is another alumni of IP University, who is a famous novelist. Then the deputy leader of Congress in the Lok Sabha is also Gaurav Gogoi. He also studied at IPU. Now everyone is aware of this firebrand news anchor Amish Devgan. He did his journalism from IPU, and the list is very long, but I'll conclude here. Guneet Monga also did her BJMC. She is known for movies like Gangs of Wasipur, Masan, Zuma, etc. Right? So that's about the alumni of IPU. Now we come to the courses. See, there are two kinds of courses. One which are stream neutral, means you may have done your 12th in humanities or commerce or bio or maths, but you are eligible to take admission in these courses. Second are other kind of courses which are not stream neutral, they are stream specific, means you need to have, say, science, maths for doing engineering, biology for doing MBBS or pharma. First, I'll be talking about stream neutral courses. So BLLB IPU has stream neutral course, means again, whichever discipline is there with you in 12th does not matter. You can take admission in these courses. BLLB 5-year, BBLLB 5-year, journalism, BBA, hotel management, all these are stream neutral courses. 12th में आपने कुछ भी लिया हो subject, you can always take admission in these courses. Yeah, next slide is there.
So we are at courses. We are for PCM students.
So these are the courses which are stream specific, means for doing Bachelor of Technology or Bachelor of Architecture, you need PCM at your 12th, physics, chemistry, maths. Similarly, for pharmacy or nursing or MBBS, you need biology at your 12th, right? So to conclude about the courses, two kinds of courses, stream neutral, kuch bhi kiya ho 12th mein, you are eligible for those. Then stream specific, you need to have, say, PCM for engineering or biology for nursing or pharmacy. That's about the courses. Of course, there are around 80 courses, means within these, say for example, BTech. So there are around 7 or 8 branches of BTech. So that number makes it 80. Now, students, if you want to take admission, say after 12th in any of these courses, again, there are two types of courses. One for which IPU conducts its own entrance exam. Second, for which national level exams are there and IPU does not conduct its own entrance exam. Now, on the left-hand side, we have courses like BTech, BLLB, BBLLB, architecture, MBBS, etc. For all these courses, national level tests are available, and therefore IPU does not conduct its own entrance exam. The scores of these exams are considered per se as it is for admission to IPU courses. Then there are courses like BBA, BCA, journalism, hotel management, for which there is no national level test, and therefore IPU conducts its own entrance exam, right? Now, due to COVID, just a second, there is a special provision of on the spot or visit and admit or instant admission provision. The students can visit their nearby college and they can take admission. Similarly, there is something like early bird admission, means those who go early, they get some amount of scholarship. those provisions are also there, right? Next is something important for you, is important for your parents, the fee structures, because we live in Delhi NCR, and it's like a hub of educational institutions. We have institutions which are charging 8-9 lakhs, 10 lakhs per annum, and there are like the complete range is available in Delhi NCR area. I can name colleges like Jindal or Ashoka University. Their fee structures are very, very high. IPU is not among the high fee universities. It is it's like the economy zone, and the fee structure of IPU courses, to put it like this, for any course, the fee structure is quite less. It is between 80,000 to 1,10,000 per year, right? So IP University is, because it's a government university, so it's not like Symbiosis or MET or Jindal or Ashoka or Bennett, and the fee structures are very reasonable. It belongs to the economic section, at least in terms of fee. In terms of quality of education, of course, you can test, and the alumni are speaking for themselves, right? Moving ahead, after the fee structures, let us also talk about the scholarships. Students, you must be aware that Delhi state has the highest per capita income in India. Or in a way, it's the richest state in this country. And students get the advantage, students who study in IPU get the advantage of this richness. And the advantage is that there are some beautiful scholarship schemes. Once you become a student of IPU, you clear your first year of studies at IPU. Consequently, you can take advantage of these scholarships. Generally, it happens that scholarships are for certain reserved categories or economically weaker sections. But IPU has got a scholarship called MCM, Merit Cum Means, which is not for the poor people, but it is for the meritorious people, right? There are many other scholarships, like scholarships for minority, etc. We'll be telling you about that. But the point is, the conclusion of this slide is that the scholarship schemes offered by Delhi government are, I can safely say, the best in India. So next is the scope of various courses. First, we'll talk about the scope of law courses. Now, a student who has done BA LLB or BBA LLB can first and foremost start practicing, right? The practice can be started. You can put on a black coat and go to the court and start pleading for your clients. That is probably, in my opinion, the best option. Second is you can join a job. You can join a law firm, various law firms like KPMG or Ernst & Young. All these, rather, I'll say every company needs lawyers. Third is government jobs, wherein the highest level is judiciary. There are many government jobs like assistant public prosecutor or something like that. And the highest level is judiciary. You can become a magistrate. You can become a civil judge, or this is what, right? Then another option I say is politics, because we find that majority of the politicians throughout the world are law graduates. The Vice President of USA, Kamala Harris, the Indian Vice President, she also is a lawyer. Jawaharlal Nehru ji was a lawyer. Sardar Patel was a lawyer. Gandhi ji was a lawyer. So we can say that politics seems to be a profession for the law people as well. So you can go for litigation. You can start your own practice. You can join a law firm, join a job. You can join government jobs. There are so many. Or you can join politics. This is the scope of students who pursue their law courses. Now, when we talk about journalism, thanks to the OTT platform, the scope has become very wide. The demand for students of mass media, this media and journalism has become so large because of OTT platforms. These are the areas: content writing, video editing, anchoring, filmmaking, so on and so forth, where an BA JMC student can find a decent career. Now, talking about BBA, well, there are five standard areas wherein the BBA can find a career. First is marketing, then we have finance, then we have HR, then we have operations, and then we have international business. So in all these areas, a BBA can find a job. Students, I must tell you that the trend has changed, that the placements for BBA are better than those of MBA. That's a very surprising trend, because multinationals want a student at 22, not at 24, right? Because of various reasons that we can discuss some other time. But yes, the placements for BBAs are better than that of MBA, because multinationals want a student 2 years younger. Coming to hotel management, the areas in which you can find a career path are front office, housekeeping, food and beverage, or if you are interested in, if you have some entrepreneurial zeal, you can also own a restaurant, right? Hotel management, of course, is an area which is doing very bad these days because of COVID. Less people are traveling and all that. But I think recreation is a human need, and therefore, eventually this area is going to grow. Vedpriya ma'am, I can tell you that one of my friends visited my hometown Jodhpur on 25th, and surprisingly, they could not find a hotel room. So this hotel industry, we cannot say that it's facing bad times. This is because recreation is a human need. So this industry is bound to rise. It is true that in today's times, it is very, very easy to get admission in hotel management because people are not applying, thinking that this line is facing a bad time. But I'm sure, say for example, you are in 10th, in 24 you take admission in hotel management, in 28 you graduate. By that time, this industry will be having a very good phase. Now, the scope of BTech. Students, I can tell you that when it comes to BTech, BTech has got various branches: civil, mining, mechanical. I believe IIT Kharagpur is known to be having the maximum number of branches, and that number is 19. It has branches like ceramics also. But among all the branches in engineering, we find that computer science is the branch of the future. Probably this branch started while I did my 12th in 1990. So this branch started 2 or 3 years before that only. And electronics started another few years before. But then thereafter, we find that it is the branch of the future. Other branches like civil, mining, mechanical, as compared to these branches, computer science has got a very, very good career scope. Well, after COVID, I think even the mediocre students are getting very good jobs after BTech computer science. So there are various areas like clouding. Cloud is simply, when we say that unlimited memory is permitted, it is something like a cloud. Then artificial intelligence, cyber security, Internet of Things. Many, many areas are there in which a computer science engineer can find a career. So while talking about engineering, I'm not discussing the career prospects of branches like civil, mining, mechanical, electrical, etc. I'm talking only about BTech because I believe BTech is the branch which is going to have a huge demand, at least for coming 5 decades. Then architecture is also there. Housing, infrastructure, etc. are areas where architecture has got a demand. Then B Pharma is also there. After this COVID, governments have been caught napping, and we find that this governments are now going to invest a lot in pharma and medical and health sector. So after B Pharma, you can become a scientist, you can become a medical representative, or you can own a medical store. That's also a good business. In COVID, they've minted money. So B Pharma is also available in IPU, and these are the career prospects. Students, another 5 minutes. We are towards the end of the presentation. And this question is coming in your mind. Which course is best for me? Well, the answer is not diplomatic, but it is practical, right? Now, what does this diagram tell you? We call it the bell-shaped curve. This diagram says that in any course, in any discipline, we find 25% students do exceedingly well, the right-hand side. Then 25% students, they don't do well. Don't do well means, I don't know how to define it, but they don't do well, right? But the majority, 50%, they do well. They don't do exceedingly well, but they do well. They are happy and satisfied with their careers. So whichever course you do, majority of the people are happy and satisfied with their careers. Yes, 25% people are there who will always be unhappy. And then 25% they do exceedingly well, right? This is what happens with any course on this earth. So how do I answer this question? Which course is best for me? You do whichever course. It is good for you. But then how? So the last slide answers the mantra for success. And my dear students, whichever course you pursue, if you have the right set of knowledge, skills, and attitude, jobs are waiting for you, success is waiting for you. That is the mantra for success, right? So I think with that, we have come to the end of this presentation. Now we can take questions. Thank you.
Okay. So directly moving on to the questions, because we have quite a lot of them in the chat box. Also, I will request all of them to direct, if you have any questions, to direct it to me so that I can answer while we are doing this Q&A session. So, sir, the first question comes with the option of choosing maths with and commerce with and without maths. So, what is the scope for those who choose commerce without maths in terms of courses?
All these stream neutral courses are there for students who have commerce without maths, right? You know, students, I can tell you one thing, that maths and English, these two things are there, which are which we'll always need. ये आपका पीछा नहीं छोड़ने वाली ये दो चीजें. So you will always need these two things. So don't be afraid of maths or English. But then for all these stream neutral courses, you do not need maths at your 12th. You do not need maths. Maths is not in the picture.
Okay.
So for BBLLB, for BLLB, for hotel management, for BBA, you don't need maths at 12th. Even if you have subjects like psychology, sociology, and history at 12th, you can do BLLB, BBLLB, hotel management, all these courses you can do, right? BBA, etc.
Okay. So, so the next one is that if I want to do UPSC, what stream should I choose?
Well, if we see the past record, then even the students who are engineers, while writing their UPSC exams, they choose subjects from arts. So I don't know why, but the trend is such that even say if I am an electronics engineer, I'll not choose electronics while writing my UPSC exam, because I don't know the reasons, but generally students from humanities, they perform well in the UPSC. Maybe they have good GK. Otherwise, for whichever stream you choose for graduation, you can appear for UPSC. So Even so many IITians, so many MBBS, they also clear the UPSC exam and they become IAS, IPS, IRS, etc. So for UPSC again is in my language stream neutral. It does not need any stream. Even if you are graduation through correspondence, you can appear for UPSC.
That is true. So, a unique question here, that can we get courses like music production in GGSIP University?
It's already there in journalism.
Okay.
I know my students in journalism who have started a music production studio. So in case you are interested in music production, journalism is the course which is most suitable for you.
Okay. So, for two related questions, one student asked the full form of HMCT, and the second one asks that if I want to do hotel management, which stream should I choose?
Okay. So HMCT stands for Hotel Management and Catering Technology, right? Catering mane khana pina. That's an important part of hotel industry. And now, so that is the full form of HMCT. Coming to the streams within HMCT. So what are the three streams? We have front office, we have housekeeping, we have food and beverage, right? So front office means the person who greets you at the reception, he gives you the room numbers and all that. So if you are interested in socializing, if you love meeting people, then in that case, front office is something which can be a good area for you. Uh, Food and beverage is something, the kitchen part, the kitchen, bakery, etc. the bar, etc. These are, say, I can say if you like cooking food or something like that, then in that case, food and beverage is the area within hotel management where you can make a very good career. And housekeeping is like maintenance of the hotel. So maintenance means keeping the hotel neat and clean and all that. So these are the three areas within hotel management where you can make a career.
Okay. So next one is that which courses can we do after taking PCMB after 12th?
Okay, after PCMB, PCMB means you have maths and biology both. In that case, you can appear for JEE, the Joint Entrance Exam for Engineering, All India exam. IPU accepts the scores of JEE. IPU does not conduct its own exam for engineering. So for with PCMB, the best part is you can go for NEET as well as JEE. And wherever you score better, you can take admission, right? So with PCMB, you can appear for NEET and JEE both. After that, you can go for engineering or medical. Then there are other options like pharmacy, etc. in biology line.
Okay.
Yes.
So the next is a very classic question. Which stream has more scope, science or commerce with maths?
Researchers say that there is no specific stream which has got more scope. All these streams have equal scope. It depends on how you perform. Say, I take any stream, and I don't perform. So what is my career? My career will not be good. But I take any stream and I do reasonably well, then in that case, my career is bound to be good. So, but then to answer this question, these days means people are running towards computer science and law courses. Students are running after these.
Okay.
Yes.
So next is, what stream should I choose to do journalism?
Journalism. If you want to go for BA JMC after your 12th, then in that case, I'll suggest that you go for humanities in your 11th and 12th. And within humanities, subjects like political science, history, they can be very helpful. Even economics, they can be very helpful for your future journalism.
Okay. So next is, what is the scope for arts?
Arts. Well, if you choose humanities in 11th and 12th, then in that case, you can go for BLLB, BBLLB, BBA, hotel management, journalism. These all form the scope of students who are from arts. So I'll say arts has got, like the entire world is open for you except engineering and medical. The entire world is open for you. Only two things are restricted. Now, if you take arts, one is engineering, another is MBBS. Nothing is restricted.
Okay, so this one is relevant. So for doing BTech in GGSIP, what is the average rank one should have in JEE? Estimate, like in that sense, how should they perform?
Yeah, well, in JEE we find that around 12 lakh students appear, and average rank, I don't know, if you choose a college which is not very popular, then even with a rank of 12 lakh you can take admission. Say if 12 lakh students are appearing and you get the last rank, for example. So if you choose a college which is not very popular, I mean to say not very popular means that that college is, say, located far away. So then in that case, even with a poor rank, you can get the admission. On the other hand, if you want a good college, then you need a better rank. So there's nothing like average rank. These ranks keep on fluctuating. So my answer to this question is that with any rank, you can get admission. The only thing is that with a higher rank, rather with a later rank, you will get a college which is, say, far away or not very good in terms of placements.
Okay. The questions keep coming. We have like 21 more questions, it says, most of which are almost similar. So I'll just sum them up. So one question goes something like, if I want to pursue psychiatry as a career option, which subject should I choose and how should I go about it?
Well, then in that case, say psychiatry means what? You want to be a psychologist or a MBBS doctor? Like psychiatrists are there. So if you want to be a MBBS doctor, then in that case, go for biology. If you want to be a psychologist, then you choose humanities with psychology in your 11th and 12th.
Okay. What stream should I choose to do banking or pursue a career in banking?
Well, the answer is very direct. It's BBA. So at 10th you take, and BBA is stream neutral. At 10th you take, at 11th you take any stream. You go for BBA, and of course banking is an easy option for you.
So, which course? Okay, this is again a very general one. Which course do I take for appearing in government exams? I believe the students are from class 10th. So,
in government exam?
Yeah, any government exam. They have not specified which government exam.
So each and every government exam is stream neutral, my dear students. You talk about, say, CDS, you talk about UPSC, you talk about state public service commissions. All these are stream neutral courses, stream neutral professions. Whichever stream you have, you can appear for these exams. The only thing is that these exams are little tough, right? So the number of vacancies are less. As I told you, the government sector is shrinking and the private sector is expanding. So, for example, if you want to go for a government exam like judiciary, then you need a law degree. If you want to go for civil services, state or center, whatever. So it's stream neutral. With any stream, you can appear for these exams.
Okay. What are some professional courses in economics after 12, and what are their scopes as well?
If the student takes economics?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you have economics in 11th and 12th, then number one, BBA suits you very well, because BBA is business based. So economics is also business. Then you may go for eco honors. Courses like eco honors are very few in IPU. For that, we suggest DU to the students. DU is known for its eco honors and BCom honors. So eco honors and BBA. These two courses are good if you have got economics at your 12th. Economics is also known as the queen of arts. Among all the art subjects, economics is something which can help you the most in making a career.
So the next one is, what stream should
So I'll suggest here that if you are going for humanities, do choose economics.
Okay, so the next one is, what stream should I choose for pursuing the business or finance field?
BBA means you go for, and BBA is stream neutral, so you go for any stream at your 11th and 12th. But preferably, because this commerce is the option, you go for commerce in 11th and 12th and then BBA.
Okay. So one question, after doing BBA, can we do a course on event management?
Event management is actually part of journalism. In journalism, in BA JMC, event management is a subject, and those who go for event management, they rather than going for BBA, they go for BA JMC.
One question is, so what is CS?
Company secretary is a course which is about corporate governance. The role of company secretary is that he tells the company that, okay, these are the guidelines and this is how we are going to comply with them. CS is something which you can do along with your graduation because it has got various groups, inter, final, etc. And you can do it along with graduation, and company secretaryship is about corporate governance, about compliances. Yes, as an add-on, it's an excellent degree. So if you are doing BBA with CS, I think it's a very good combination. I believe, Khushbu, you are doing CS now, you told the other day.
Yes, sir, I am currently doing it.
So that's a very good combination. BBA and company secretary is a very good combination from job point of view.
So what could be the other choices for PCB except MBBS?
You can go for pharmacy. D pharma or B pharma is an option. You can also go for nursing. Don't think that nursing is a low profile job. It's a well-paid job and the profile is also good. So pharmacy and nursing are other two options other than MBBS if you choose biology.
For being a marine biologist, what are the subjects I should take? And this question has come at least 5 times. So
for a marine biologist, okay.
Yes,
Well, in that case, you should go for PCB at your 11th. So in 11th, you go for PCB, 11th, 12th PCB. Then after 12th, you can choose a course for marine biology, which may be available. Say in North India, we don't have courses in marine biology because these courses are available in the coastal regions only. So places like Mumbai and down south, we find a lot of institutions running courses on marine biology. At 11th, go for PCB.
So maybe this can be the last question. And
Right.
there is a lot of curiosity regarding the degree in event management and its relationship with MBA. So can there be an MBA for event management? And is it a good degree, a student asks?
Well, students, I must say that a degree in event management is not very relevant or prevalent. What you need is that you may do MBA, you may do journalism, and then you may enter into event management. I'll tell you why. Say, for example, whenever we do any course, that course should be general in nature rather than catering to any specific sector. We call them sectoral courses. So sectoral courses restrict your career. If you do, say, a course in event management, then various other options are closed for you. Say, for example, in COVID, the events are not happening. So what will a person do who has done a degree in event management? So what generally happens is that we do courses which are general in nature, like MBA or BBA or BJMC, and thereafter we make our career in something like event management, rather than going for a course which is labeled as event management. So don't run after courses which are labeled or sectoral. They will restrict your career. You do MBA, you do journalism, and then you practice event management.
All right. Okay. So I believe we have more or less summed up almost all the questions that were there today. We have our alumni who were interacting with you before we began the session today. So I'll invite Khushbu and Bhuvi again, finally once more to share their.
Allow me to leave.
Right, sir. Right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'll invite you both again to give your final inputs on today's webinar and also share your contact details for them to reach out to you. Maybe first Khushbu, then Bhuvi.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. थोड़ा सा official formal conversation कर लेते हैं, कोई बात नहीं. So hi guys, hello guys again. How you are doing? Hope you enjoyed this session as it is very informative for your future. I know it was privilege studying at National Victor Public School. I know things are going little hard through online board, but you have to be patient and focus on your goals, and also utilize this time for your enhancement of your skills. And I know it is too early for your career, but I want to ask this question: which of you excited for your college? मैंने पहले भी पूछा था पर दोबारा पूछूं ताकि आप अब क्लियर होगे, क्योंकि आप पीपीटी वगैरह देख ली. तो आप मेनली आप बताओ चैट बॉक्स पे कि आप में से अब कौन एक्साइटेड है कॉलेज के लिए. And I know that 3 years are the crucial stage of your career. You have to grow and develop your skills and gain confidence to speak and present yourself in the meeting. And you have to be selfish to grab the possible positive things around you. And in school you made lot of friends. In 12 years you have enough time to communicate and do social things and know each other. But in college you have limited period of time to contact and to meet friends. And unfortunately we have the online college going on, and we meet only on Meet and Zoom. So it is little hard for us also. And we been through that situation. जो आपने अभी 10th में लिया, आप तो बहुत जल्दी, हमने 11th और 12th में ऑनलाइन शुरू किया था, तो आपको तो 10th में ही हो गया. बट कोई नहीं. And we are you have to balance your life, and you have to be maintained your schedule, and you have to be particular about the specific things you have to do on your future. Lastly but not, if you all have any doubt, we are here for you guys. Stay till the end of the lecture, or I think Bhuvi shared the information. You can freely contact us on our number or on our Instagram. We will provide you the information regarding that. And over to Bhuvi.
So hello everyone. I hope you like the session very much. And I would like thanks all the students who stay with us till now. And I'm really happy that National Victor Public School students are with me, because अगर हमारा ऐसे वेबिनार होता तो हम बोलते कि यार सर क्या बता रहे हैं. And I feel happy that you got this opportunity and stay with this. So I have some questions in the chat box. So I want to clear that also. So I'm clearing that first. So for the question, do you take BBA without maths? No, I take BBA. I choose commerce with maths. किसी ने पूछा है कि आपने कॉमर्स के बाद क्या करने का सोचा है. Till now, I want to do my business or I want to do MBA. And किसी ने पूछा कि दी मैथ ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट होती है 11th and 12th की. Like my perspective is this, लाइफ में हम जो नहीं करते ना वो सब डिफिकल्ट होता है. आज मेरे पास ह्यूमैनिटीज नहीं थी तो मुझे लगता है कि थ्योरी बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, बट आई नो इफ अगर मैं लेती तो मैं कर लेती. ऐसा होता है. आज आपके पास कोई सब्जेक्ट है और जो हम कर चुके हैं वो लगता है कि वो इजी है, और आप किसी न्यू बच्चे से पूछोगे कि वो आपके लिए डिफिकल्ट है तो वो यही बोलेगा कि यस वो डिफिकल्ट है. एंड what are the career option after BBA? Listen, for me, jitna I know, like BBA is a bachelor's in business administration. So you can do like there is many streams like BBA. We have to choose BBA in HR, finance, or journal. So these are, and there are many things like you can do. You can. Ma'am, someone asked me, is GGSIP is a private university?
No, GGSIP is a state government university founded by the government of NCT 10.
Yes, right.
So it's not a private university.
So someone asked me this thing also, how did you balance between school studies and preparation for your entrance? When I was in 12th class, I completed my 12th class in online. So we were not sure at the end of the session that we will give our board exam or not. We're not sure. And हमें नहीं पता था कि बोर्ड एग्जाम होंगे नहीं होंगे कैसा होगा कि इतना पैनिक सिचुएशन थी किसी के पेरेंट्स अलाउ नहीं करेंगे एंड बोर्ड एग्जाम एक गवर्नमेंट स्कूल का बच्चा भी देता है एंड एक टॉप स्कूल में जो पढ़ रहे हैं वो भी देता है तो सब बच्चे बहुत अलग अलग जगह से आए होते हैं और इतनी फैसिलिटीज नहीं होती कि बोर्ड एग्जाम ऑनलाइन हो तो हमने यही सोचा था कि बोर्ड एग्जाम का कुछ पता नहीं सो वी स्टडी एंड वी एंड मिड ऑफ 12th आई स्टार्टेड स्टडीज फॉर एंट्रेंस एग्जाम so because in entrance exam the limited like बहुत basic things आती है like journal knowledge I guess सबको पता होती है and someone asked me this thing thanks for this question are you nervous for your were you nervous for your board exam yes I was so nervous for my board exam because मेरे cousins ने board exam दिया and they was दोनों ने मुझे इतना डराया था कि भाई तेरी चेकिंग होगी प्लीज बी केयरफुल चीटिंग मत करना चीटिंग करेंगे तो 3 साल तक पेपर नहीं देना पड़ेगा बट जब मैं बोर्ड देने गई आई फेल्ट लाइक आई एम गिविंग माई ओन एग्जाम एंड मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए मेरे साथ बच्चा क्या कर रहा है सो आपको भी ऐसे ही करना चाहिए लाइक आपको ध्यान नहीं देना चाहिए सब बातें करेंगे एक एग्जाम सेंटर के अंदर सब टाइप के बच्चे होंगे तो चीटिंग भी कर रहा होगा चीटिंग आपको नहीं पता चलेगा बट थोड़ा डर लगता है एंड इट्स गुड कि आप डर रहे हो कि मतलब आपको चिंता है अपने बोर्ड एग्जाम की एंड डरना नहीं चाहिए बिकॉज आप इतने कैपेबल हो कि यू कैन डू इट so that's this for the questions.
Sorry for cutting down your movie. We
yeah.
also get the same question. How did you balance between school studies and preparation of the entrance exam? अब हम आपको अपना बताते हैं हमारा तो ऑनलाइन था तो हमने क्या किया जैसे हमने नॉर्मली ऑनलाइन के टाइम पे हमने सीरियसली स्टडी की है जो टीचर पढ़ाते थे हम पढ़ते थे एंड जो हमारा जो टाइम बचता था उसके लिए हम एंट्रेंस के लिए प्रिपेयर करते थे एंड यू हैव टू बी मतलब गोल ओरिएंटेड होना चाहिए आप मतलब आपको पता है आपको लास्ट में जाके आपको खुद के करियर के ऊपर है कि आपको अपना पाथ खुद चूज करना पड़ेगा एंड जैसे आपको अभी से पता है कि 11th मतलब ड्यू भी आपका एंट्रेंस एग्जाम ले रहा है एंड आईपी भी एंट्रेंस एग्जाम ले रहा है तो और हाँ
like खुशबू told like कि DU भी entrance exam ले रहा है if anyone wants to give DU entrance exam also so like 12th की मैथ्स को अच्छे से फोकस करना क्योंकि DU के एंट्रेंस के अंदर मैथ्स की 12th पे ज्यादा फोकस होता है ओके क्या खुशबू कंटिन्यू आई एम सॉरी
नहीं इट्स ओके एंड आई व्हाट आई एम सेइंग that हाँ were you nervous on your boards या सब होते हैं नर्वस बट हमने अपने 10th के बोर्ड्स देने के बाद हमें लगा कि अगर आप जितना पढ़ना चाहो ना तो आप बोर्ड्स एग्जाम इतना ऐसा कुछ नहीं है मतलब इजी भी नहीं होते पर डिफिकल्ट भी नहीं होते कि आप पास भी नहीं कर पाओगे एंड डोंट कि आप ये मत सोचो कि आपको पास होने के लिए करना है आपको ये सोचना चाहिए कि आपका फ्यूचर इस पे डिपेंड करता है एंड आप जितना पढ़ोगे उतना बेनिफिट मिलेगा एंड जैसे मैंने विदाउट मैथ्स लिया था बट मुझे बीबीए में आके मैथ्स पढ़नी पड़ रही है तो मेरे पास थोड़ा सा डिसएडवांटेज है कि अगर मैंने मैथ्स लिया होता तो मैं बीबीए में मेरे को जो पढ़ाई हो रही है मैथ्स की वो मेरे को थोड़ा सा क्लियर समझ आती है एज भूवी मेंशन्ड शी टुक कॉमर्स विद मैथ्स तो उसको थोड़ा सी क्लैरिटी है कॉन्सेप्ट की ऐसा नहीं है कि बीबीए में मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा टीचर्स बहुत अच्छी हैं वो पर्टिकुलरली टॉपिक वाइज क्योंकि बीबीए ऐसा कोर्स है कोई भी स्ट्रीम का साइंस वाला भी ह्यूमैनिटीज वाला भी एंड कॉमर्स वाला कोई भी कर सकता है इट इज बेस्ड ऑन एंट्रेंस you have to secure a specific rank to be in a particular college of IPU and next question it is Didi tell us about CS course भूवी शेयर कर दे कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स, इसके बारे में हम बाद में पर्सनली बात कर लेंगे.
I share the contact details already in the chat.
हाँ, तो आप सब
Alright.
नोट डाउन कर लो. और ये क्योंकि सेशन इतना बड़ा नहीं है तो हम बाद में आपको कांटेक्ट कॉल कर लेना हमें, नहीं तो आप जस्ट ड्रॉप अ मैसेज. एंड मैम एक क्वेश्चन है, आई थिंक द फी स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ आईपी इज लिटिल हाई. मैम कैन यू टेक दिस क्वेश्चन?
I think sir already spoke a little bit about it. देखो high or low तो मतलब it's a relative term. High compared to what, low compared to what. But Delhi NCR is of course the hub of education, right? So there are colleges who would charge around 2.5 to 3 to 5 lakhs for the same course per year, right? Compared to that, state government university is charging much nominal. And one thing that is very good about state government or कभी भी government universities में होता है that there are no hidden charges. कि आपसे अगर उन्होंने इतना बोला, in the next year, in all the years of your courses, they were never going to charge you of any extra. कहीं से ये नहीं बोलेंगे कि इस सेमिनार के लिए अलग से दे दो, इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए अलग से दे दो, इस पर्टिकुलर इवेंट के लिए. So those things will not be, and that will, compared to everything else, that is I think what counts the most. So it's, I would say in terms of relativity, it's not very, very high. It's nominal, and rest of course it's your call, right? I think we are almost at the end. We have actually exceeded our time by quite a lot,
Yes.
not just end. So I
Ma'am,
think we
one more question. Do you think diploma is better than doing bachelor's?
Okay, this question came back again. Personally, I will just give this answer that a bachelor's degree is an important course that is basically what you need to become a professional. Diplomas add on to that, but they are not substitute for bachelor's. So any bachelor's that you would do, all your colleges and universities, they provide bachelor's as the main courses. Diplomas, on the other hand, are the extra added I would say skill sets that you basically earn in terms of degrees that help you push your career forward. So there is nothing replaces bachelor's, right? All right.
Ma'am, the questions are keep going on, keep going.
I know. You guys are very curious and we are very happy that you are as curious. So let's take another session someday in near future very soon, in which Bhuvi and Khushbu and all of us can rejoin, and maybe we can take more questions and help you understand your career options better. But for today, I think we have to conclude here. So I would like to end this session. We already, sir has left. So Khushbu, Bhuvi, thank you so much for co-hosting with me. I thank all the faculty members and dignitaries of National Victor Public School who joined today, who helped us in organizing this session, in conducting and coordinating everything. And to these wonderfully curious students, thank you very much. You stuck till the very end, 50+ participation, as we can already see. So thank you for patiently listening to us, for actively participating with us. And we assure you that we'll come back for your questions. All right.
Ma'am, just wait a minute, ma'am. We are sharing our contact details again.
Please.
We just copy paste them.
So they are your very efficient and smart alumni who will guide your path. And of course,
ma'am, we feel so lucky that we are so jealous that they are having this session. We don't have this opportunity earlier,
right?
And we are feeling so lucky that we are helping that.
Wonderful. So I believe everybody can take good things away from this session. And Bhuvi, have you shared it?
Yes, ma'am.
I
done. Excuse me, ma'am. Last thing. Right. So some questions are left. If anyone wants to know more, you can contact us anytime. Thank you so much.
Right.
Bhuvi, तूने share नहीं करा.
I shared, yeah.